Patients are intubated with breathing tubes all the time for surgeries, injuries, and illnesses like COVID. And when any of these scenarios happen, your breathing tube is your lifeline. But no one has figured out how to properly secure smooth medical tubes. In fact, the most common way to hold the breathing tube that's keeping you alive is tape. And yes, it fails all the time. In fact, 33,000 patients needlessly die every year in the United States alone from something called unplanned extubation, the accidental dislodgement of a patient's life-sustaining breathing tube.
Unplanned extubation is common and costly. It happens more than 120,000 times a year, is associated with 33,000 deaths. It doubles the average ICU length of stay, resulting in about $5 billion in preventable healthcare costs.
The only way to stop this from happening is to properly secure your breathing tube against the real-world forces patients face. At Securisyn, we've developed the world's only securement system that stabilizes and secures breathing tubes like nothing else can. Solidarity Flex is an award-winning device and the first true breathing tube securement innovation that's engineered to keep a patient's life-sustaining breathing tube where it belongs when it matters most. What makes this device so special is our patented securement technology, Interlock, which features a unique ribbed interface for unmatched strength and fast, easy adjustments.
My son, Drew Hughes, was a promising 13-year-old who had his whole life in front of him. The night of his injury, I requested that he be transferred from our local hospital to a hospital that could provide a higher level of care if that was needed. Drew not being adequately sedated and properly restrained is what led to the terrible events that cost Drew his life. The Securisyn S-Flex would have protected Drew's airway and given the providers on the truck with Drew the opportunity to correct both of those problems, possibly saving Drew's life.
With this technology, we're not only creating better solutions for breathing tubes in adults, children, and infants, but we're also destined to revolutionize the vast, smooth medical tube and catheter space. Together, with the Mayo Clinic and the United States military, we've created a stronger, faster way to seal and secure a chest tube. And we're partnering with some of the best hospitals in the world, like Walter Reed Medical Center and Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, to make our portfolio of products even stronger.
Innovation is how we solve problems, as they're identified. Endotracheal tube securement devices have evolved over the years, and yet unplanned extubations are still prevalent. For these reasons, it's imperative that we continue to have new innovative ideas, devices to help aid in patient safety.
Changing the way the world secures medical tubes won't be easy. It's going to take grit, tenacity, and the dedication of a world-class team. That's why we've recruited some of the best minds in healthcare, bioengineering, and business on the planet. And together, we're gaining real traction. We now have 6 issued and 7 pending patents. We've brought in over $4 million in non-dilutive federal and state grants. Our award-winning designs have been recognized globally. And we've signed a letter of intent with the largest air and ground ambulance provider in the country to evaluate and purchase Solidarity. During the time you've watched this video, another life has been lost to unplanned extubation. Perhaps even that of a young man like Drew, who was taken from his family far too soon. With your investment, Securisyn will continue to lead the fight to prevent these tragedies in our civilian and military communities. Please visit republic.co/Securisyn to join us in making a difference with your investment now.